Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. I'm tired of shit.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we will be having a look at a new game called Diablo Immortal. We just call it Diablo to be honest. So yeah, I am very excited to find out how this game works, if the game has classes, and what kind of appearance the characters will have. I have already created an account and selected a continent and region, so we can enter the game without further hassles. Let's tap to play. It seems like we are starting off by selecting the class and gender of our champion. We have 7 classes, which we can see on the left hand side of the screen, and we can also switch the gender on the right side. They made some pretty cool animation for the champions, not gonna lie. The first class we can choose is the Barbarian. These guys are savage warriors who protect their sacred ancestral lands with brutal melee attacks, unleashing their undying rage on the demonic horde. The class looks cool and all, but I don't think this is for me, cause I do not like playing really strong classes. It can make the game too easy and then boring for me. Our next choice is the Wizard, who are renegade spellcasters who channel arcane energy into powerful combinations of magic that manipulate and destroy their foes. I kinda like wizards to be honest. Long range plus magic is a nice combo. I might consider this class, but let's see the others first. Not to mention, the wizard skills look freaking phenomenal. By the way guys, off topic, but I'm still debating if I should choose male or female. Oh well, decisions. But I guess we still have a little bit more time before we have to make the decision. Anyways, the next choice of ours is the Demon Hunter, aka long range bowgun user. They are relentless vigilantes who wreak vengeance on the demonic horde with an arsenal of arrows, explosives, and mechanisms, while moving constantly out of reach of their foes. This brings back memories of my Toram days, as I was known as a 2 sniper for my bowgun build, so it's definitely a class I'm considering. I wonder if the character will be using 2 crossbows at the same time, like shown in the animation though. That would be OP. By the way, I really like the description where it mentions about them being relentless vigilantes who wreak vengeance yada yada. Because this gives them kinda like a rogue vibe, in my opinion anyways. Not to mention, these guys literally looks like characters from Assassin's Creed, which also makes this class really tempting now. Anyways, moving on. Huh. I didn't know the class Monk would be one of the options. This is one of the melee classes that I've enjoyed playing in a lot of other games. I really like how his soul is leaving his body to attack. The animation looks awesome. By the way, I have a question. I know it's a dumb question, but why are monks always bald or almost bald? I mean, I know it is because of self-discipline and all, but what does it actually do? Like, how does it actually help them? Anyways, this is giving me a serious Doctor Strange vibe. You know that scene where the Ancient One pushes the soul out of Doctor Strange's body and shit? Well, crap. I just realized I didn't watch the latest Doctor Strange movie. I heard the movie was really good and all, although I also heard a lot of critiques against it. But I prefer watching things on my own and judging things on my own accord. So yeah, that's that. Anyways, I'm sorry for rambling. You know ADHD fucks with me sometimes, and I'm also feeling really antsy today. Well, time for the next class. It is the Crusaders. I was wondering when these guys were gonna show up. This class is like the tank of this game, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these guys are the tanks. It also kinda implies it in the description, right? As they wear heavy armor to withstand attacks. Not gonna lie, although I'm not a very big fan of tanking, but I will try this class out just for the hell of it. By the way, no offense towards people who are tankers or who are using Crusaders in this game. It's just that I don't know how good a tank would be for solo running. Well, it's Necromancer time. If you guys are one of my friends or have played Adventure Quest 3D with me, then you all already know how much I love Necromancers. So, these guys are masters of life and death who harvest the power of the dead, tormenting their enemies with skeleton, minions, and dark magic. As you may have realized by now, this class is a summoner. Thus, although this kind of playstyle can be a little bit hard to master, but for me I guess these guys are the ones. At least I think I will start with them and eventually try out the other classes. Oops, I almost forgot I have one class left I didn't see yet. Let's check it out before I completely make up my mind. So, this is the Blood Knight, accursed heroes who devour their enemy's life and trap them with summoned shadows and cut down any opposition with knightly polearms. I thought maybe this class looked kinda interesting, but on second thought, I am far more interested in Necromancer and Demon Hunter. The question is just which one should I choose? I want to be a Necromancer, but at the same time I also miss being an Archer aka Demon Hunter, as it reminds me of my old days. So yeah, decisions. I really love Necromancers though. It is just so cool being a summoner of the undead, and magic types are always very interesting to me. But at the same time, the Demon Hunter class is giving me real freaking nostalgia. I just want to relive my old Tauren days in this game, to be honest. You know what? I will go for the Necromancer first. I can always place the Demon Hunter later on, after I reach level 35. And as for which gender I want, I think the female looks slightly cooler, so I will choose the female this time. Okay, so next up we can change the appearance of our character, it seems. Which face preset should I choose? This one looks kinda cool, let's roll with it. If we ever change our minds later, we can actually change the appearance of the barber, which is a nice option to have available. Let us see what happens if we tap on customize. Oh, so here we can make more changes, like skin tone. I think I'm happy with the first option of skin tone in here. Hairstyles. I think I will just keep the hair as it is. We can even change the shape of the forehead, it seems. I rather not meddle with these settings though, as I think it looks great enough as it is. This option looks cool. Eye makeup. I feel like the developers made way more alternatives here compared to the skin tone and hairstyle category. They should, in my opinion, prioritize the skin and hair options more. But anyways, they all look amazing, making it hard for me to decide once again. And I can also choose which color eye makeup I want. I'm obviously gonna go with black since I'm a necromancer after all. Okay, I will settle with this one. Wow, I can even have markings. I feel like this is way harder to decide on. They are all looking so damn pretty.
One eternity later.
Maybe I should just go with something simple here, at least for now. I want to check out the other sections. Eyebrows looks alright. Then we have pupils. This white one looks creepy, not gonna lie. I can also customize the color, it seems, but I will just choose one of the colors and styles that are pre-selected for me. Okay. Only thing now is the selection of gear and name. I honestly find the idea of gear previews hilarious. If I just went through all this work of making my face look nice, get fancy tattoos, pretty hair and so on, then why the heck would I want to cover it all up with a helmet? Like, come on. Only selecting the armor would make sense, but covering the entire face, it just makes everything straight up pointless. Well, let us hope this gets fixed soon. Perhaps in a way that we can choose the armor and helmet separately, and with an option of not wearing a helmet. Well, anyways, I just gotta choose my name now, which of course will be Neon Safe. I cannot wait to try this game out, and I hope it will not disappoint me.
This is it. The dock for Wortham. God, that whole village has gone to hell. You sure I can't take you someplace else?
You could, but you won't. Wortham is beyond the forest, I take it?
Aye. Follow the road and be on your guard. Unfortunate things happen to travellers in that forest.
Do not concern yourself over my fate. Death and I are old friends.